for it. That Hellcat, I floor it. They was hating on me, hit the dealership and crushed them. Bankroll too big, got me.
What is up, guys? We're back. It's Upcome Sports here with a Madden 20 Tampa Bay Buccaneers Realistic Franchise, Episode 5 of this series. If you guys haven't seen the previous part, make sure you click the link in the description. It will take you right to the playlist. But make sure you drop a like if you're new. Go down, hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss any of the videos. So in this episode, we are finishing off the season with the final 4 games of the season. We are one of the worst teams in the NFL, so we're hoping to get a top pick in the draft. We'll see how we do. So still with season 1, 2 games I will simulate, 2 I will play, and I'll only show gameplay for 1 game. But let me know any trades, any suggestions you guys want me to do in the next episode for the off-season episode. But Levante David was player of the week last week with his incredible performances, and we are last in the division. We'll check out what we are ranked in the NFL. It's definitely bottom 5, but I don't know how far. We are the 2nd worst team in the NFL. And shout out to Damian Adams for another good suggestion, as Mike Edwards is now going to be our starting free safety. He is a rookie, and Justin Evans is going to be our linebacker in special formations. So show you guys right here, specialist sub linebacker is going to be Justin Evans. Really good ratings except coverage. And it looks like OJ Howard has an upgrade here, so we'll upgrade his possession. I don't really use him as a deep threat. I like him to just be a big body and catch contested balls. So Sean Murphy Bunting, another upgrade. We'll upgrade, I guess, man to man seems good. And in the first game of this episode, we did simulate this game, and we ended up losing yet again. No surprises here. This time to the Colts in a pretty close game. Andrew Luck, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Jameis Winston, 286 with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 65% completion. Running, Ronald Jones, 47 yards and a touchdown. Not bad from him. OJ Howard, 100 yards receiving. Scott Miller, though, with another really good game. He's been insane since he's been inserted into the lineup at the slot receiver. And we did get a little bit of pressure picks. Mike Edwards with a pick. And here's the highlight of the game from the game versus the Lions, where we did pick up a win. Scott Miller with a run across a great route, and he just beats everyone on speed. Scott Miller, insane in this second half of the season with the touchdown here. So as you guys heard, we did pick up the W against the Lions, and I did play this game. So I do think the difficulty is going to stay at this for season 2. I think we found the perfect difficulty where it's not too easy, it's not too hard, and I can still win a couple of games. So Winston, I did throw a pick because that's what I do. I'm the best interception thrower on YouTube. Ronald Jones with a nice game, rushing 100 yards. Scott Miller, we saw his touchdown grab. He is a speedster, I'll tell you. He's got some wheels on him, so he's going to be on the team for a long time to come. Devin White with a nice game, a little bit of pressure again, and Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And look who decided to come back for the last stretch of the season. Chris Godwin is now ready to play. He was gone for 7 weeks. And in this simulated game, we lose yet another game. But at this point, that's actually a good thing. We want a better draft pick at this point. So we lose again, this time to the Texans. Deshaun Watson with a really good game. Winston, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. About what I expect from him. Ronald Jones, only 20 yards on the ground. Ellington actually led us in receiving yards, which is not the best, not what we want. But on defense, Carlton Davis with a nice game from him. Pressure, not too much pressure in this game, and picks, only 1. And this is going to be a last look at the draft board before the offseason episode on Saturday. So if you guys see anyone that you like, then make sure you let me know in the comments. Also, comment below your top 5 to 10 draft board for the offseason. Any free agent requests as well. This is your last chance before I actually record the episode for Saturday. So make sure you get your input in the comments. If you see anyone in the draft or you know any free agents that will be there, make sure you leave it below. final game of the NFL season for us right here against the Atlanta Falcons. We are last in the division, no questions about that. And the Falcons are a way better team. They are 5 overalls better than us. Let's get it, boys. It's time to pick up the W. Let's see how much better I got from the last episode. Or worse. That's an open receiver, Brashad Perriman, over the middle, 16 yards and a first down. So nice throw right there. Now we're going to try to run this ball with Ronald Jones. He's been insane for us this whole season. Juke move. Oh, he got cracked. I'm surprised he didn't get injured on that, but he is going to pick up the first down. Now we're going to have to throw it here probably. Yeah, we'll change it up a little bit. Have a couple guys on slants here, and that's going to be wide open. That's Justin Watson. He's going to take it all the way. He takes it to the house. Justin Watson. They sent a linebacker blitz. I wasn't even aware of that, but I knew we had to get the ball out pretty quickly. I felt a lot of pressure. I just threw it to Watson. He was wide open, and that's going to beat the blitz. Watson over the middle with a touchdown. Great start to this game. Now we got to play the defense, though. 2 sides of the game here. And Devontae Freeman's going to have a nice run, picking up the first down with a couple of jukes and the power moves. Matt Ryan now on 1st and 10 with play action, and that's an open receiver. Can we get there? That's going to be close. So Atlanta now 2nd and goal. Can we cover? No, that's going to be Mohamed Sanu. Ran a nice route right there. I don't know who lost their man, but they're going to get in for a touchdown. So quick 7 points for both teams now as we are closing in on the final 3 minutes of the first quarter. Chris Godwin over the middle, and he's going to have a reception. Hopefully he has a good game in his first game back. So now we're going to have to throw it again here on 2nd down. And that's going to be Chris Godwin with an amazing catch. We needed that from him this entire season. Now 3rd down here. And we're going to have to throw it again. Obviously, Winston dropping back. And I had the running back open, but I wanted the slant. Falcons back on offense here. Can we play some defense, though? As that is going to be an interception. User pick. Justin Evans, the now converted linebacker, with an interception. That was an amazing catch. I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought he would deflect it, but with that interception, we are now in prime scoring position. Running the ball. Ronald Jones, easy cuts. Can he get in? And he powers his way into the end zone. I really like Ronald Jones. We're probably not going to draft a running back pretty high. He's a monster. I gotta say, this is the best start we've ever had in an episode to a game. Devontae Freeman now on the ground, though. And that's a fumble, but Julio Jones is there to recover. They always recover their fumbles. Falcons now gonna maybe run the ball, no play action. And what is that coverage? Oh my goodness. 2 defenders in the area, and Julio Jones just completely dookied on them. You guys are gonna see here, there's 2 defenders, right? Both of them bite on his route. It was an amazing route, and he just gets open for the touchdown. I don't even know who that was, but wow. So after that, we've got a tie game, and on the kickoff return, we're gonna have some space. Okay, nice blocks. We might take it to the house. No, but that might be unnecessary roughness as well, and that's gonna put us way into Falcon territory. That's a play that we needed. So we'll see what we can do with this. Jameis Winston now back to throw. Who's going to get open? Mike Evans on 3rd down. Not able to make the aggressive catch. So we're probably going to take the field goal here. Now after that field goal, we do have the lead, 17-14. And 5 minutes left in the half. Great tackle from Levante David, forcing the incompletion. 3 and out. Jameis Winston's going to drop back here, and hopefully we'll find someone. Chris Godwin wide open. Nice route. And he fumbles it, but it goes out of bounds luckily. We don't need that, Chris. We don't need that at all right now. All right, another passing play here. Winston's going to have time, and another open receiver, Mike Evans, across the middle. Again, another throwing situation here. And that's going to be Chris Godwin again, having an amazing game in his return. Chris Godwin running routes like a master. 3rd and 20 now after the sack, and that's going to be a completion over the middle, but it's not going to be enough, so we're going to settle for another field goal here. Falcons now in our territory. Quick pass to, oh my.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Julio Jones just completely dookied on me again. What the heck kind of move was that? I didn't want to dive on the tackle right away. I was waiting for him, and then he just completely dookies on me with a spin move. Watch this. Oh my, he completely turned me around. Well, that was embarrassing. Jameis Winston, though, to Scott Miller, and he fumbles. Oh, of course he fumbles. I should have just gone down with it. And that's going to be a touchdown because this game is trash. Holy heck. We were playing such a good game. Let's see if we can bounce back here with a score. Ronald Jones on the ground, and he's going to pick up another first down. So that's going to put us in Falcon territory. Jameis Winston now dropping back to throw. 3rd down. And Scott Miller had a little bit of space, and that's going to be a pick, isn't it? Oh. Scott Miller with 2 back-to-back mistakes, 2 back-to-back turnovers. Scott Miller having his worst game of his career, his young career. Jameis Winston kind of, no, that was a good ball. I'm not even going to blame Jameis on that one. That was pretty much Scott Miller. After that, we are pretty much screwed unless we can get a stop here. And that's going to be another completion. And he almost went to the house again. The juke moves on these receivers are insane. Falcons now on 2nd down. What are they going to do? Are they going to run it play action again? And that's wide open. Julio Jones, X Factor. He's not going to drop that. Julio Jones is torching us right now. So we're down 15 points. Ronald Jones with a run, and that's going to be a face mask. So that'll help us out a little bit. But yeah, it is a face mask, and that's a nice run. So we could be in scoring position here, and Ronald Jones is injured. So with Ronald Jones out, we're just going to run or throw this ball here. And that is going to be a drop. Okay. 3rd down now for the Falcons, 3rd and 10. Can we get a stop and maybe have a chance at a comeback? Someone get there, and we get there. So they're going to be forced to punt here, and we might have a chance. 6 minutes left. So we got to play flawless football from here on out. And that's another nice route by Godwin, but it's going to be 4th down. After that 4th down completion, we've got another 2nd down. And that's going to be Mike Evans with a good route and out of bounds. So Mike Evans, been pretty quiet this whole season, but comes up there. So another throwing play here as Ronald Jones will still be out. And who's going to be open? Over the middle, and that is another completion. So another chance at getting in the end zone. Last chance here to get in the end zone. If we want to have any chance at a comeback, I see you, Mike Evans, fit it in there. That was a tight window and an amazing throw by Winston. We just haven't seen enough of that throughout the season, but you guys will see 3 defenders, and he fits it in right perfectly. I saw Mike Evans coming across. Yeah, just perfect ball. We still got 3 timeouts here, so we do have a chance. Actually, 2 timeouts now, but that is probably going to end it right there. Yeah, we just can't stop the run whatsoever. So one last chance here as we're going to just throw it up, not even close. That is going to end the game with another loss on the season in the final game of the season, but we'll have a good pick. Checking out the stats for this game, Matt Ryan, 21 for 25, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Winston, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, about what he's done the entire season. Ronald Jones, a touchdown, 75 yards. Good game from him. Julio Jones torched us. But Godwin was a good game in his return. Justin Watson had a nice game as well. Vernon Hargreaves with another good game tackling and not too much pressure on the quarterback and 1 interception. And we actually finished the season as the worst team in the NFL. I don't know how. Worse than the Dolphins, worse than the Cardinals. We will have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. So checking out the stats on the season, Winston, 3,600 yards, 23 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, 56% completion. About what he's done throughout his career. Ronald Jones almost had 1,000 yards rushing. He had 6 touchdowns on the ground. So really good season from him. We don't need a running back now in the offseason. Scott Miller had a great season. Mike Evans, not the best of seasons, but he was okay. And DeMar Dotson for some reason gave up the most sacks. So we might trade him. I don't know yet. We might trade him for a pick. On defense, we got a little bit of pressure. We need a little bit more juice, though. Another playmaker rushing the passer. And Mike Edwards with some good interceptions there. We had a lot of interceptions throughout the season, but 30th offense, 32nd defense. The defense needs a lot of work. Todd Gurley is the MVP. Coach of the year is there. So Devin White is going to have 3 upgrades here at the end of the season, and he does have superstar development trait. I don't know why it was hidden for the entire season. That's some sort of glitch, but he does have superstar, so that is going to be nice for us throughout this franchise series. So we'll upgrade him, 80 overall. And the Super Bowl winners are the Seattle Seahawks, who thumped us when we played them. So at least we lost to the Super Bowl champ. I mean, that's something. But Jameis Winston, Peyton Barber still don't have contracts, so we might franchise tag Jameis Winston, maybe Peyton Barber, and trade them. I don't know. But off-season episode will be this Saturday, so leave your final comments, final suggestion, final tips, any draft, free agency things. Leave them in the comments. As I said, I'll be looking at those when I do the off-season. I can't really stream it, but make sure you drop a like, leave a comment on the road to 500 subscribers.